In just a few weeks, it'll be time to officially ring in the holiday season with the opening of Celebration in the Oaks, one of New Orleans' most popular holiday family traditions. The Incredible Light Festival has enchanted park visitors now through multiple generations, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Casey Duplechen from City Park joins us to talk about some of the additions. Good morning.
Good morning, John.
You've added to the walking tour?
Yes, so, it took a pandemic to bring back the driving tour, which took a hurricane to take it away from us. But so we definitely are in a place now where we're able to really look at the driving tour and walking tour, and we invested from last year. So this year we've added additional lighting to that iconic train tour. So that'll be lit up. It looks amazing. And then we also added more exhibitry and lighting in the botanical garden as well. So that walking tour experience is about 14 acres.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of a balance, I guess, a balancing act for the park, isn't it? Where do you put the priorities?
Absolutely. This is something this is our largest fundraiser. So when we're looking at what it means to the park from a financial standpoint, it's significant. So we really looked at how we can continue to invest to also make it a really good quality event for our community.
It's always interesting to see young families there because, and sometimes young isn't so young anymore, maybe even into mom and dad into their 30s because they were brought there by their moms and dads, and now they're sharing that, kind of multi-generational experience.
Absolutely. I mean, that's, as a New Orleanian, City Park, the Celebration in the Oaks was my first memory of City Park. So,
wow.
Absolutely.
You have something called the Dasher Pass. What in the world is that?
That's another new thing this year. So
not the Donner Pass, but the Dasher Pass.
That's correct, the Dasher Pass. So that will expedite your time, which will dash you in front of the line for the driving tour. So that's it's a new entrance point that we added for the driving tour to help if people want to skip the line, if you will, on those busy nights.
So what's that cost?
$80, and that's for one vehicle up to 8 people.
And then they've got a couple different levels of van, but for one of those Sprinter vans with large seating up to 20 people is $265?
Yeah, so we have a variety of price points for the driving tour, specifically general driving tour is $40. We also have our value nights, which is $25 a vehicle up to 8 people. And then we also have the ability for people to bring a limo through, if you want to kind of pack the car, or a Sprinter van, as you mentioned.
Well, I guess you could split the difference. It's not that much if you look at it that way. You've got something called the Diamonds Direct Engagement Package, and I want to get to that.
So that's new this year. We've partnered with Diamonds Direct and Confetti & Co. So essentially it's $50 a chance. Winner, that's all you have to pay is the $50. And we will curate your proposal at Celebration in the Oaks. Diamonds Direct has donated this fabulous diamond engagement ring, and for those who may not identify as femme, we also have a band that they can have optionally as well. But that can be you can purchase online at our website. We're going to be doing the drawing in 2 weeks. So we encourage any of those who may be thinking about making that ask to really make this a part of your holiday season and make it a special night at Celebration.
Win the ring and propose there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could plan it the same night. Might be a little hard.
That would be
But
hard.
In terms of planning, I'm always struck when we start doing stories about Celebration in the Oaks later this month, about the planning and the months of work behind the scenes that goes into this.
Yeah, our team's amazing. This is something that we care a lot about. And right when the season ends, we have a wrap-up meeting. We start planning for the next year. So our team's been planning since January. And we start putting exhibits out in early summer. So it is something that's an ongoing thing for us because we build a lot of our exhibits in-house.
And quickly, before I run out of time, I know you want to mention the preview party, which is November 18th.
Correct. That's Saturday, November 18th. It's our preview to Celebration in the Oaks. It is kind of, think about it, gala fun time. It starts at $40 for unlimited rides in the amusement park, unlimited beer. This is a 21 and up event, and then we have our VIP option, which is $100, and that gets you all of the rides, beer, plus in the botanical garden, food from restaurants, open bar. It's really a fun night.
We covered all of Casey's talking points there.
Thank you, John.
Wanted to make sure I stayed off the naughty list. Casey Duplechen, thanks.